People deal with the change like a storm, and they expect after the storm, the sun will rise and everything will go calm. So speaking about change, we got the guru of the change. Welcome to the show, John.
My pleasure. Thank you. It's great to be here. To bring more optimism to decision makers in the world. I think that optimism is a superpower, and most people don't realize how much energy optimism actually gives them. And it's a skill that you have to develop, especially in times of uncertainty. So to be optimistic in times of certainty is an easy game. To be optimistic in times of uncertainty shows that you are accessing an explorer archetype. And it's that explorer archetype of courage and hope is what I want decision makers to have, especially in what's going on at the moment. So optimism for decision makers is my mission. I've gotten to understand that success needs to be measured in your own measurement stick, social unrest, political divide, financial collapse, and war. Sound familiar?
Yes.
That's exactly what's going on right now. So every 80 years we have this. We have the same characters pitching up every 80 years trying to keep the old world alive. So when we think about the destruction and the uncertainty around us, let's just remember that in winter, which is what we are in, the crisis aspect, the fourth turning of the 80-year cycle, we always have the demise of the old structures. So when we think about our individual capacity to deal with this, the first thing we have to do is realize where we are in the cycle. If you have to wake up every morning and you think it's summer, but you're expecting it to be summer, but it's winter, you're a very upset person. But if you wake up every morning and you realize we're in winter, you're like, oh, okay, I see why that tree's leaves are falling off. Now I need to cultivate this plant. I need to do what I do in winter. So where we are right now is exactly where we need to be to see a new world being birthed. And so let's first unhook ourselves from this addiction to certainty and expectation of how things need to be and used to be. And it's this high beta brainwave that makes us anxious, adrenaline fueled, and addicted to certainty. And think about this, when you were at school, it wasn't so much about learning, but did you pass? And did you pass your standard? It's like you had to do what you had to do. You pull all-nighter, do what you have to do. You have to cheat, whatever has to, let's just pass. And we don't even know why we're on edge. Why are we rushing? What's the point of rushing? To get home to watch TV? Everybody's rushing. The whole world's rushing. And we can see that with all the technology and all the capital in the world, more than ever before, we have a higher numbers of anxiousness, loneliness, anger, use of pharmaceuticals. Prozac is selling better than ever before. There's more alcohol being consumed. What is that? That shows us that we are desperate.
How companies can navigate the uncertainty on a company scale?
They're so addicted to profit and quarterly profits that they don't even know that they're so addicted to it. It's so intertwined into their heads. They're so programmed for it that they can't even think adaptably. And so for me, organizational restructuring looks very simple. You have a Boeing, and this Boeing is your big company. It's today. It's focused on efficiencies. It's still necessary, but you need a jet fighter that's going out to seeing what's out there and attacking what's out there and building capabilities to build it and to beat it. And a jet fighter only has one pilot. You don't need a lot of people. And in today's world, with the advent of AI, we'll start slowly seeing the world's first billion-dollar company with 3 employees. It sounds like you're a petulant teenage boy who doesn't, no, I'm not thinking about tomorrow. I only want to think about today. And it's unfortunate that the whole system is built for an old life, an old world. This old system doesn't work. There's a great saying that says, we don't know who discovered water, but we know wasn't a fish.